Alright YouTube, I am back. If you saw my last video regarding the Penn Squall, I am back here today with another good option for a starter reel if you're getting into your saltwater fishing. This right here is going to be the classic Penn Senator 9.0 reel. I always say there's nothing like the classics, and this one is about as classic as it gets when it comes to open water fishing, saltwater fishing, trawling, land-based shark fishing. There's nothing like a Senator, and the reason I say that, again, because you can just beat the crap out of these things and they will still go. This is definitely the definition of takes a licking and keeps on ticking reel. Now again, the only downfall with this is it is only a single speed, and these reels only really put out about 20 pounds of drag, if that. But again, they do get the job done. It's just going to depend on how much are you willing to fight it. Of course, now we have all the 2 and 3 speed mechanism reels. But again, if you are just getting started, kind of want to get your feet wet, I always say again, there's nothing like the Penn Senators. You can get these about $150 on eBay. Of course, the big stores like Bass Pro, they have these reels for about $100, I believe $180, something like that. But they're the newer models, so they kind of have the, instead of stainless steel on the inside, this kind of is black, so they have a black spool inside. But I mean, again, they all kind of function the same, made in America, out of Pennsylvania reel. But again, there's nothing like the classics. These reels here weigh a little bit heavier, about 57 ounces. Gear ratio is only about 2.5 to 1, so kind of the same as the Penn Squall in high gear, but that's kind of all you got with this reel. And also too, Penn Senators nowadays kind of get a lot of bad raps. They say they kill fish because it takes so long to reel them in. Sometimes the fish gets too exhausted and they can't recover from that. And while yes, that is true, it kind of just really also depends on user how you're using it also. This is definitely not a reel I recommend using if you want to go real big game fishing. I would, in my opinion, I would leave this kind of reel, the 9.0, to a lot smaller game. If you're shark fishing, I'd leave it to maybe about 6 foot and below. Don't try to go after those 8, 10, 11 footers with this, because number one, it's not nearly as powerful enough for that. And also you would probably just literally shred this reel in an instant. So definitely keep it for moderate game. Don't abuse it too much. I mean, I did say earlier, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking, but sometimes at the end of the day, if it turns into a campfire on you, you're not going to be using it at all. But again, these are really nice reels, that they have this good old fashioned clamp down on your rod, kind of keep that rod in place right there. And again, these are Penn Senators. You can never go wrong with them, and they are definitely a good one of the best starter reels to start out with. Again, but please just kind of keep it to that lower game level or mid-level. Don't try to go after monsters with this thing, because I guarantee you will not win. But again, if you do like my videos, again, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, or give me a comment, ask any questions you would like. But again, this is my video here on the Penn Senator 9.0. Again, everybody stay tuned for some more videos on some more reels coming in the future. And everybody fish on.